Florida toddler Kaylee Anthony. Forensic investigators are collecting evidence from the site where skeletal remains of a small child were found less than a half-mile from the Anthony's home. NBC's Carrie Sanders is in Orlando with what they've discovered so far. Carrie, good morning.
Well, good morning, Amy. The authorities are waiting for DNA tests, but already the defense attorneys say that the investigators have told them a tentative ID has been made, that the bone sizes were the same in the remains that were discovered as that of Kaylee's, and then the hair color was the same. Meantime, Casey Anthony, Kaylee's mother, remains in jail. She is charged with first-degree murder. The authorities at the jail say that she is currently on a psychological watch. Her parents, Cindy and George Anthony, who throughout all of this have maintained that they believe Casey is innocent and that Kaylee will be coming home soon, have returned to their house briefly, only once since the discovery, and have made no public comments at all. Amy?
And Jerry, police served another search warrant on the Anthony home after the body was found. Do we know what they were looking for?
Indeed, there were some items found near the body and some duct tape that was found over the mouth on the skull. The authorities returned to the house with a search warrant. It's sealed, but sources tell NBC News that they were looking for a roll of duct tape and they were looking for plastic bags, the sort of plastic bags that may be from the same lot matching the bag that the body was in. And there were some other items which they have not detailed to us. Again, all of that included in a sealed search warrant. Amy?
Carrie Sanders with the very latest. Thanks so much. NBC News analyst Clint Van Zandt is a former FBI profiler. He joins us this morning. Clint, thanks for being with us.
Good morning, Amy.
And authorities say there is a link between the evidence found among the remains and the evidence they've taken from the Anthony home. Any idea of what that may be?
Well, it could be a number of different things. For example, Carrie talks about DNA and as duct tape. You know, I've got a piece of duct tape here. If I go to tear it, many of us will tear it with our teeth or something. That leaves my DNA from my mouth on that duct tape. Also, my fingerprints, Amy, can be transferred to the tape, and the FBI lab can be able to match up two pieces of tape to suggest if they came from the same roll. So that's just one of the scientific type of searches that are being conducted right now.
Yeah, and Clint, we heard from Carrie there that we believe there was duct tape actually placed over the mouth. They found it over the skull of the remains that were found. Obviously, you pointed out the forensic evidence that could be collected from that, but does it also perhaps give any indication of motive in terms of this homicide?
Well, it could. You know, we've heard different reports, either duct tape over the mouth or duct tape around the entire head. The frightening thing about this story is that, you know, many of us, to include myself, have thought, well, if she died, it might have been an accident. The mother might have been trying to cover it up. But now we know the internet searches looking for chloroform, shovel, weapons, and then we see the duct tape around the head, around the mouth. That could be just some utilitarian purpose to, at post-mortem, after the child had died, or it could be some terrible evidence of premeditation. This is why perhaps the prosecutors may put the death penalty back on the table again in this case.
All right, Clint Van Zandt, thanks so much.